What does friendship mean to you? Unconditional acceptance, unwavering commitment, unswerving loyalty? The Holy Scriptures state there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Many centuries ago, a young man named Patrick discovered this friend. In the year 401, a village on the coast of Britain was attacked by slave traders, and a 16-year-old boy was taken, stripped of the comforts of his home life, as well as the future of an education and career. He was made a shepherd slave to a distant clan. For Patrick, life was miserable in a land of unknown languages. He experienced severe hunger, as well as months of isolation on bitterly cold mountainsides. These severe circumstances drove Patrick to God. Turning to his family's faith, he spent his bitter days in constant prayer. As he did, a deep love of God and a profound sense of God's Spirit was at work within him. Scripture says, draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. Can you imagine what Patrick endured? God knew. And just as He knew what Patrick endured, He knows what you are going through today. Scripture tells us God has felt our very weaknesses. Perhaps you are being held in captivity to your own thoughts, in captivity to a terrible family situation, or a life-destroying habit. Regardless of where you find yourself, I want you to know that Jesus said, I don't call you servants. You're not a slave. I call you friends. In the midst of his captivity, Patrick discovered a life-changing truth, a discovery that I am praying you will also make. You have a friend with God. A friend is one who knows you and loves you just the same. 6 years after Patrick's kidnapping, he had a dream. In his sleep, he heard a voice say, your hungers are rewarded. You are going home. He sat up, startled, and the voice continued, look, your ship is ready. So Patrick got up and began walking. 200 miles later, he arrived at the coast and saw a ship. Now, no ship would ever give passage to a fugitive slave, and the captain told the young man to move on. But knowing this was his ship, Patrick spent some time in prayer. Before he had finished, a sailor approached him with the message that he could sail with them. Have you ever asked the question, how do I pray? In Patrick's 6 years of solitude, he found the answer. Prayer is talking with God, your friend. It's just a conversation between friends. Prayer is opening your heart to God's thoughts and ways, and He desires to open His heart to you, and He will answer you. So, what's holding you back today? The Scripture says, seek me and you will find me. You and I can seek God right now. How? You might ask. Just ask Him to come into your heart and into your thoughts. In his book, The Message That Works, T.L. Osborne includes a chapter about friendship with God, in which he states that God declares, you can trust me, I will trust you. Have you ever considered that God trusts you, and therefore you can trust yourself? I believe this is the essence of God's heart toward you today. You and I were created for fellowship with God, for friendship with God. Our rightful place is at His side, not under His feet or under His thumb. He doesn't carry a hammer or a whip commanding obedience. No, our rightful place is standing arm in arm with the living, loving God. John says, behold what manner of love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called the children of God. And it goes on to underscore, this is real love, that God loved us. It's not that we loved God, but it is that God has loved us. There is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. And what does a true friend offer? Unconditional acceptance, unwavering commitment, unswerving loyalty. And today, what does Jesus offer you? Uncompromising, unwavering support when you don't know where to turn. You see, out of young Patrick's friendship with God grew one of Christianity's most widely known figures. Today, Patrick is known as Saint Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. And today, God offers you friendship.